How many of you have ever heard me say the phrase, step out of your comfort zone? Well, yeah, my name's Natalie. I'm a spoken word artist, and I do a poem called Comfort Zone every week. And it has actually been 1 year since I did that poem, so I thought I would mix it up and just give you guys a little bit of like a speech and try to inspire you and tell you some stories. So I'm going to take you back to March 2015, so 2 years ago. I am in college and I'm taking this sound class. It's like sound for the stage. So like we get to learn how to like wire PA systems and like do stuff like that. And on this particular day, instead of like doing classwork and actually doing the PA systems and stuff, they have it all set up and the teacher says we can like go on stage and like do like a talent show type thing. We can do like guitar and drums and bass and they have all these things. And so I told my teacher, I'm like, hey, I do poetry. And he's like, oh, I can't wait to hear it. So I go into class that day, have my poems all ready, and I'm ready to perform, but I don't perform. And the reason I don't perform is because I'm sitting in the chair in that auditorium, and this feeling comes over me. I feel so uncomfortable. I feel so nervous. And I'm just like, nah, I'm just going to stay here, stay in this chair, and stay here and be comfortable. Because I'm just too afraid. And I'm afraid of what the people might think of me. Because I didn't know what to think. Like, I had this poem about a tomato. I don't know if any of you have ever heard that one, but yeah. Like, I'm like, oh, nobody's going to like a poem about a tomato. And so, that day I didn't perform, and I stayed inside my comfort zone. And I like to think, like, what would have happened if I would have gone out there and performed? Because it took almost 2 years later for me to come back on the stage and perform. So I was washing dishes, and I came up with a poem about a girl I stalked on Facebook. This is, a year later, I guess. So March 2016, I came up with that poem, and then I came here and performed. And after I performed for the first time here, I was staring at this rug, and the word comfort zone just appeared. I swear, it like said comfort zone. And like, if you knew me before that, I never used the word comfort zone until that moment. And so that came over me, and I was bouncing around my house, just jumping up and down, reciting the words to this poem that I never wrote down. And to this day, I still never wrote it down. And the first time I performed this, I was actually dragged up on stage. There was another girl who was too scared to step out of her comfort zone and perform. And so she dragged me up on stage to like just stand there and support her. And then afterwards, like there was extra time, I'm like, hey, can I do this new poem I wrote? And so I did, and I performed it. And in that moment, like after I performed Comfort Zone, I don't know, I just met a bunch of new people here, and they became my friends, and it's crazy like how much has changed in a year. Because a year ago, there's a whole bunch of people in this room that were strangers, and now they're my friends. And like, I used to be too scared to come up here and recite stuff from memory. I used to be glued to my paper, and I couldn't do freestyle or anything, and now I just feel so comfortable here. It's kind of ironic how comfortable I've become here. And every time I perform Comfort Zone, people come up to me and say, hey, you're an inspiration. But I don't really believe them. And I think the truth is you guys are the inspirations, because it's so inspiring to know that everyone out there has just been there for me and been supportive, and everyone out there has just shared their stories with me. Because it's crazy like how we all have our own unique perspective and our own idea of what our comfort zone is. And it's really interesting, all the people that come up to me have told me about their lives this past year. And so I don't really know where I went with that. But I just definitely think I've come a long way from 2 years ago being too afraid to perform in front of people, to 1 year ago performing this poem called Comfort Zone for the first time ever, to today just making up a speech off the top of my head and just freestyling and meeting all these new people. It's just amazing. So I don't really know where your life is going, but let me just say that your life can be amazing if you just take a chance and step out of your comfort zone. And yeah, it will feel uncomfortable. Because the first time I performed Comfort Zone, I remember I was shaking. And I was scared of what people will think of me. And I know people out there don't like me. And I'm okay with that. I'm just learning every day. And I don't always take my own advice, but I truly believe that your life is better if you step outside your comfort zone. So I'm going to end this little speech with a poem called Comfort Zone, which I wrote a year ago, and I never wrote it down. down, ever. Fun fact, it's never been written down on a piece of paper. But yeah, I'm just gonna go all out for this one. How many of you have ever heard the phrase, step out of your comfort zone? Well, you're not alone in the fact that 90% of self-help books say this. I just saved you 500 pages. You can thank me later. But how many of you step out of your comfort zone on a regular basis? They say our number one reason is fear, but sometimes stepping out of your comfort zone can be less scary than your current situation. See, when I was in 10th grade, I ate lunch alone because I was too afraid to step out of my comfort zone. But let me ask you this. What's more scary, spending 4 minutes asking a few classmates if they want to sit with you at lunch, or spending 4 months sitting alone at the lunch table with a feeling of 1,000 eyes staring at you? Yeah, I thought so. But you know, these days things are jaded. There's a new comfort zone being masqueraded as a cell phone. See, we spend our days snapping, tweeting, and playing Angry Birds. It's absurd, you know, I don't even know anymore because I'd rather know the name of the person sitting next to me than the latest app in the App Store. But I digress. I must confess there are days that I like because I'm afraid the people around me won't like me. And if you think that's irony, how many of you have ever had a fake texting conversation to avoid a conversation? Yeah, been there, done that. It's not just about technology. It's about real life opportunity. Because you see, I spent 2 years attending college and working at a grocery store. I'm working hard, thinking I'm moving my life forward. All this time I wanted something more. Something's missing. What could it be? And one day, it hit me. I spent 2 years almost entirely inside my comfort zone. Some days, I didn't even leave my home because my bed, my couch, my internet, my TV were too comfortable. Well, they don't call it the comfort zone for nothing. Sometimes you gotta be bold and step into the cold. That's why I'm performing this poetry. And not only that, I'm doing it from memory. I don't have a paper copy, so if I freeze up or screw up, I don't have a backup. It's all in my head. Just like my fears. See, when you live outside your comfort zone, you gotta make those fears disappear. All right. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm just going to leave you with my 3 main points, and I'll be on my way. 1, sometimes stepping out of your comfort zone can be less scary than your current situation. 2, stop using your phone as a comfort zone and step into conversation. 3, hard work is good. But if you're always comfortable, it will never yield any progress, and stepping out of your comfort zone is worth it. 100%. Always. I promise. Everybody that says, like, I'm an inspiration, like, you guys are truly the inspiration. So thank you to everybody who's just come up to me and talked with me or enjoyed my poetry or just been my friend this past year. You guys are the best. Go step out of your comfort zone.